Welcome to the Email Playground demonstration. Email Playground was designed to extend the power and flexibility of the IBM Marketing Cloud to non-technical and remote workforces. It allows those users to create and manage their own email marketing campaigns. The core of Email Playground is contained in these top three modules: create a new email, view my saved emails, and manage my contact lists. The system is built on a very powerful and flexible permission control system, which allows you to set up multiple groups within the environment that share access to templates, image assets, and contact sources. Each group can have separate templates and contact sources assigned based on their permissions. One thing Email Playground does, very different than most other environments, is separate the user from the overall HTML template. We work at the corporate level to define the static elements of the design, maybe the logo, the footer, etc., and then enable specific content areas that the Email Playground users should have access to, whether that's a tagline, a menu, a header, etc. Let me jump into one of my saved emails, and I can show you the create and editing interface. As you can see, this looks nothing like the IBM Marketing Cloud editor, but we literally walk the user through step by step and allow them to create the content that's necessary to send their mailing campaign. You can save the email based on your naming convention, customize the email subject line, and then we start getting into the content areas defined for this particular template. As a new user, you need to preview that template to see exactly where this particular content area shows up within this template. If you'll notice that little red box, you can see exactly where this tagline shows up in this template. We have different types of content area types: straight text boxes, links, images, longer content areas that may require a WYSIWYG editor. Another aspect of the system is that each content area can be defined as conditional. What this means is that if a user does not supply content for a particular area, it simply gets dropped out. For instance, we have 5 menu items selected in this template, but if a user only adds 3, the last 2 simply get dropped out. I can show you a demonstration based on these social URLs. I can preview this email, and we'll notice that there are 3 social media icons: Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. If I remove the Twitter link and then re-preview the email, you'll notice that the Twitter icon is simply dropped out. This conditional aspect can be assigned to any of the types of content areas that we provide. We also have a full asset library available within the environment that allows each user at the group level to manage their own assets, whether that's uploading, editing, selecting, renaming, or even adding usage notes. We also have the global asset library that can be managed by global administrators. This allows you to provide assets that become available to every group within the environment. For instance, promotions or other image assets that should be shared across all groups. Selecting a new image is as simple as clicking Use Image, and you can re-preview that so you can see how these selected assets integrate with the template design. One other aspect of our asset library that I'd like to point out is that some of these images have been uploaded way too large to be used within an email. But because our content areas are defined with specific parameters, in this case, image size, the asset library can dynamically resize and crop an image based on the content area it's selected to be used in. This negates the need for your users to use any type of image manipulation software, for instance Photoshop, and to extend the functionality and the flexibility of the images that you've uploaded. All URLs that are entered into Email Playground are automatically tracked using the same IBM Marketing Cloud technology as if they were created within their environment. We also offer full WYSIWYG editor type content areas. One benefit of our WYSIWYG editor is that each button can be assigned on a group-by-group basis based on their permission level. So if some groups need access to the full formatting functionality, all of the tools can be enabled for them. Other groups may be restricted to the most minimum of formatting tools. We're also building the HTML and text version of that email, all dynamically based on the content that's added. So there is no second process to create that text version. As you've seen, you can preview that email to see how the content that you've added integrates with the template design. You can also send test emails to one or more colleagues, or maybe to see how it looks on a mobile device. These emails are sent through the IBM Marketing Cloud, so they'll look exactly like your end product. The send process is extremely flexible and can be configured based on your use case. We have some clients that are using the system in a customer service scenario and are sending one-to-one emails. Other clients are integrating with a third-party CRM and uploading CSV files. These recipients get added to your master database within the Marketing Cloud, and a reference to the contact list is saved within Email Playground and becomes a selectable contact source. We also have the ability to sync predefined queries and contact lists from the Marketing Cloud into Email Playground and assign them on a group-by-group basis so that they become selectable as a source. This is extremely beneficial in a franchise-type situation where you need to segment the recipients that each Email Playground user may have access to. So you can pre-create a demographic-based query within the Marketing Cloud and assign that to a regional group so the recipients that they have access to are restricted to just their demographics. Once I select my contact source, I have the ability to select a secondary suppression list if necessary. All emails are sent through the Marketing Cloud and make use of the master suppression list, but we've also included the ability to use a secondary suppression list if necessary. This can be beneficial in a 3-part mailing campaign, for instance. After I send the first mailing, if I get 500 respondents back, I can upload those as a CSV file and suppress those from the second and third mailing. The last step would be to define the send date and time for your mailing campaign. You can also customize the email from and reply to address based on your use case. Once I click the Send Email button, an API call is made into the Marketing Cloud, and the email will show up within the Scheduled tab within the Marketing Cloud environment. We also have an approval system in place so that some users can be given the permission to create emails but not actually send. Once those users send an email, an approver group is notified. They receive a copy of the email to view in their browser, and they can come into Email Playground, edit the content as necessary, change contact sources if needed, and then send it on its way. Once emails are sent through the system, we pull the analytics for each individual email from the Marketing Cloud and present that to the sending users. This allows your users to get immediate feedback based on the engagement of their recipients with the emails that they send. They can see exactly how many were sent, how many were opened, clicked, suppressed, and undeliverable. Users have the ability to manage their entire folder hierarchy within the environment, and administrators have the control over the global asset library. Some of the other modules that we've added into the system include our Scrub Campaign List function. We have some clients that are using third parties to send promotions on their behalf, but they want to respect the opt-outs from their master suppression list. So you can upload a CSV file from that third party, scrub it against the master suppression list, removing any opt-outs, and then download that scrubbed file for that third party to send the promotion to. If you're collecting opt-outs outside of a mail environment, you can upload a CSV file of recipients to automatically be added to your master suppression list. We have full usage reports available in the system so you can see exactly how your Email Playground users are using the environment. You can get an overview of how many emails they're creating, sending, and also statistics on each of those emails, both by group and by user. In addition, we're adding more marketing opportunities into Email Playground, including our Grow My List feature. This allows you to create lead generation campaigns in a co-registration environment. If you're not familiar with co-registration, this happens when a user may subscribe to a third-party website. During that process, they may be shown multiple offers. This is where your lead generation campaigns can be shown to specific subscribers that you want to attract. The system allows selection of up to 30 different demographics, so you can target exactly the type of customer that you want to add to your subscription list. You can select the total number of subscribers you want to add, budget per day, you can select and create the content for your promotion, select imagery to be attached with it, and then select a contact source where these subscribers will be added to within the Marketing Cloud environment. The last step would be to select an autoresponder so we're immediately engaging with these new subscribers. Again, this is a cost per lead type offer, and we provide different analytics so you can see the engagement with your offers. You can see exactly how many new users have been added, how many autoresponders were sent, opens and clicks, etc. In addition to email marketing, we're opening the system to multiple channels, including SMS campaigns. You can select your contact sources, create the content for your SMS, set the date and time for it to be sent, and then schedule it through the environment. The system is also built on a content management system, which allows the ability to disseminate information to your users very simply. We make use of this in the frequently asked questions section, where we provide specific questions and answers so we can become the first point of support for your users. We also provide a screencast of any trainings that we do so that your users can come here to get a refresher on exactly how to use the system. Users also have the ability to manage their own profile, including their name, email address, and any default values that may be used within their templates. This concludes the functionality of Email Playground, but we can also customize the look and feel of your instance based on your logo and your color scheme. This allows the system to be white labeled so that your users feel they're logging into your environment. Thank you for watching the Email Playground demonstration.